Hi guys, it's Adventure Nerd, and in this video I'll give you my review of Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park is my Star Wars. I love this movie. I love it. Uh, I, I I'm amazed by the CGI and the animatronics, especially the animatronics. The CGI and the animatronics made, especially the animatronics, made the dinosaurs look so real. The dinosaurs just looked real. Like it just looked real. I was amazed by it. The visual effects are just amazing in this film. Even to this day, I'm amazed how the visual effects still hold up today. The CGI here in Jurassic Park is far better than most CGIs in big blockbuster movies. Also, it's better than all the sci-fi movies put together. Um, it's far better than that. It has better CGI than Jurassic World as well. But it's just amazing how it still holds up today. I love the film. I loved from the beginning to the end. I love the scene where the raptor, drags the work into the cage in the beginning of the scene. I love when, when we got first time we got to see the Brachiosaurus. Brachiosaur. I love the reaction Ellie and Grant reacted when they first saw the Brachiosaurus, which was their first dinosaur. I had this kind of similar reaction when I first time saw the animal itself as well. I remember that I was a kid. I had that experience, and what else to say? I just love the scene where the T-Rex, the first time the T-Rex comes out of the cage, out of its fence, and attacks the Jeep, and eats the lawyer. I love those scenes. I love that scene. I loved when Muldoon. This is a scene I like. This one, I loved when Muldoon trying to point his gun and was trying to shoot one of the raptors, and then behind him, another raptor comes in, and he says his famous line, "Clever girl." And I say he's a clever girl. I'm trying to do his accent, but I can't do it. But clever girl. And what is gonna say? And then I love the scene where the kitchen scene where the raptors are trying to eat the children, and they failed. I love the scene where the T-Rex comes in and protects Ellie and Alan and the group of children from the raptors. I love that scene. Overall, I love the film. After watching, as a kid, you neglect all the flaws. As a kid, you just watch it with open. When you're a kid, you don't pay attention to all of these details, right? You just enjoy it. You just focus on entertainment. But recently, I watched it like 2 weeks ago, Jurassic Park, and I noticed some flaws. I noticed some flaws in the film. When you're a kid, you don't care. You're just watching just for entertainment. But when you get older, you start nitpicking. You start examining the flow of the story. You start examining You start examining the story. Look at how the scenes are put together. I watched Jurassic 2 weeks ago, and the story is still good. I enjoy it. There's nothing. The story is good. The flow is good. The suspenses are good as well. The visuals still amazing. But there are some flaws I noticed. They're not like one of the flaws I noticed in Jurassic Park was, if you notice the skin color of the T-Rex, if you look at it, if you look when the first time we see the T-Rex, and when the T-Rex comes in and attacks the Jeep filled with the kids, it was a black color. The skin color of the T-Rex was black. But then when the T-Rex comes in the end and protects the Grant and the children and his what's his name, and Ellie from the raptors, the skin color of the T-Rex is brown. So how did it get from the T-Rex skin color was black, how did it change from the black skin color from turning from black to brown? So there was an inconsistency there. The skin color the skin color. The first time we see the T-Rex, the skin color was black, and in the end it was brown, light brown. So that was one flaw there. I noticed one thing. I noticed that one flaw there. Another flaw I noticed was when in the end when the T-Rex comes to protect the group from the raptors, right? And we didn't hear any footsteps. It's a gigantic animal. You should hear footsteps, right? You should boom, boom. You should hear footsteps, right? Also, how could the door is small? If you look at that room where the raptors and the Ally and Grant were in, right? The door is small. How can the T-Rex fit in? You see what I mean? But despite the flaw, I still love the film, man. I'm sorry, I still love the film, man. I just love how the CGI still holds up. The dinosaurs looks amazing. I'm sorry, man. I despite the flaws, I still love it. And I forgot another flaw. Maybe another flaw I forgot to mention was another flaw was not seeing a lot more dinosaurs. For example, not seeing the pterodon. I think it's pterodactyl. I think or the bird dinosaur. You saw remember that bird dinosaur in Jurassic Park 3? That dinosaur, right? What is that? I forgot pterodactyl. I forget the name now, but pterodactyl, and not seeing Stegosaurus. So we're not seeing more dinosaurs. Not seeing more dinosaurs. I want to see more dinosaurs. If you if you remember, I didn't read the book Jurassic Park, but I was watching one YouTube video that summarized the book, and it mentioned it was and this is spoiler. So if you read the book, or read the book first, or watch a YouTube summary of the book, it mentioned it was a baby Rex. That's interesting. They should have brought that in the film. They should have brought the baby Rex in the film. I think that would be really great to the film. But overall, I still think the film overall, even with the flaws, or things I wish it could had, it's still enjoyable. It's still good. It's still a fantastic film. It's still an A+ film. It's just an overall good film. I love it. And even if I have children, I will make them watch this movie. This is something they should watch. You see, it's an amazing film, man. I know in 20, 30, or 40 years, it's still going to hold up. It's just amazing film. Your children are going to watch it many times, just like we did. We watched it many times. Your children are going to watch it many times. It's just an amazing film, despite the flaws. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please please like this video. Please subscribe to my channel and share this video with others. And I'll make review videos for The Lost World, Jurassic Park. I'll make videos for especially Jurassic Park 3. I just do not like that film, and I'm going to rant on that film because I really despise that film. And I'm going to talk about Jurassic World 1 and Jurassic World 2. So I look forward. That's why hit the notification bell so you can get further notification for these videos. So I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoy this video, and bye for now.